Hey, what's going on everyone? Desktop Gaming here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I figured we'd take a look at some of the Black Friday sales going on Newegg. Go and start looking at some components or parts that might be on sale for you guys to check out this coming up Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Just kind of started on their home page here. I'm currently logged into it, didn't even notice that. Been staying logged in, trying to snag a new card. We did manage to get one of the new Ryzen series CPUs, but haven't been as lucky on a card yet. So we're going to take a look at some of the deals. Let's see. Well, on the front page here, it looks like the AutoFull Gaming is down a bit. Like I said, it is still just a 1080p panel though. All right, so let's start with, we'll do motherboards first. That's definitely not a motherboard Newegg. Let's see, what do we got here? Well, I guess we could be a little more specific. Let's do AM. I guess we'll do AM4. We'll do X570 motherboards first. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Nope, the Aorus Elite is down. I believe that's about what I paid for it in the past, though. This is actually the board we typically used. Currently using the B550 Pro version of it now because this one actually did have some BIOS issues with us, and we believe I got to send that one back. Looks like this one's already Ryzen 5000 ready though. Oh, it says with BIOS update. Okay, never mind. You would have still have to update the BIOS out of the box there. Let's see, moving on down. Oh, it's looks at a bad price on the MPG, the Gaming Edge Wi-Fi here from MSI. We'll take a look at this. Yeah, it looks like it's down from 209. Yeah, down from 209 there. So not a bad deal on here. Let's take a look at. Kind of limited on the I/O there though. That's the only thing that kind of steers me away from it. Not a whole lot of USB connection, or not as much as I've seen on some other motherboards out. It looks to be decent on power delivery. Let's see what the specs on this one. I haven't actually checked this board out yet. Usually haven't really used a whole lot of MSI motherboards here in the past. Let's see, we'll come on down here, we'll take a look. What are we using from VRMs? 8+4, for the power connector. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad overall. I think especially for the price, if you're trying to get into X570, if you need the PCIe lanes, not too bad. Let's go back out here. Let's see. Looks like I'm liking the Aorus Elite or the Wi-Fi version here. Maybe I'm a bit of a Gigabyte fan there. Let's see. Well, I guess if you need an ITX board, there you go. One from ASRock here. Eggs are pretty low though. Like I said, I haven't actually checked that board out myself. Don't do a whole lot of ITX builds. We did post one on the channel not that long ago on one of Ryzen new cases, since it's a mini ITX form factor case. If you guys want to go check that out, we'll link that up in the cards. Let's see. Let's go over to B550 and see what we have in stock here. All right, so we have one of the ASRock B550 Still Legend motherboards here from ASRock, down to 129, even down to 109 if you guys are going to do the rebate there. That's not too bad. Let's see, we got a B450M Pro. Looks like a kind of a bare bones micro ATX. Let's keep looking around here. Let's see, we have the, I actually haven't seen the mortar on here before. It's kind of the Tomahawk's little brother. Like I said, it's the micro ATX version basically of the Tomahawk. You see very similar branding going on here, so it's not too bad after the little rebate there if you guys are going to take advantage of that. Keep scrolling down and looking. Well, I haven't actually seen a Biostar product in a while. Let's see what if I check these guys out. Just haven't really done a whole lot of digging on their stuff. You know, mainly stick with Asus, Gigabyte. Like I said, I've worked with Motherboards boards in the past on a few friends' builds. Never built with one myself though. Like I said, mainly been MSI Asus Gigabyte back in the day. Let's see. If you guys want Tai Chi, it's a little bit off there. I mean, 13%. If you take advantage of the rebate there, so if you guys are actually going to do the rebate, not bad. Like at the Oris Master up here, down to 249. So I mean, the B550 series is pretty great, especially if you guys don't really need all the PCIe supported lanes. Like I said, you still do get the support through the actual CPU socket instead of the chipset, so no need for the extra fan or anything here. And you still get Gen 4 speeds through the by 16 slot at the top, and then your M.2, so that's enough for a lot of people. You know, so unless you need the multiple support through every possible PCIe lane you have, then the B550 is a great choice that can save you a little bit in some cases, whereas some X570s, entry X570s, can be just as much. And then some B550 boards can be a little more. So, all right. I wish we could look at some newer hardware currently, but as you guys know, it's not been in stock, so we won't really be able to take a look at any of the new processors, the 5000 series from AMD, or the new graphics cards from NVIDIA, or the Radeon department, since those have been out of stock constantly. So let's take a look at, maybe we'll go back to new cases. See what kind of cases we have here. Kind of scroll through and take a look around. I think they had a page separated by, components, and then we'll take a look at cases. What do we got? Oop, let's see. Okay, yeah, the Mesh 5C is down a good bit. Yeah, like I said, been a solid case throughout the years. Good mid-tower case. Like I said, pretty good mesh airflow front panel there. So I mean, at 69, down from 89, not too bad. That's basically, like I said, 20% off there. Only comes with the one fan though, so definitely recommend adding some fans if you're gonna pick up this case, because it looks like you just get the one intake and then the one exhaust here. I believe Gamers Nexus did a video on this one talking about how adding just the extra exhaust at the top definitely helped this one out a good bit to help kind of brute force some airflow out of the back of the case. Let's see. We have some AOs popping up for some reason, so if you're in the need for another AO, there you go. I mean, you're not getting a whole lot off there, but not too bad. Let's see if we give you a little promo code there. So you'll get an extra $8 off with the little promo code they give you. Let's see, we get the Mesh 5C in black, same price. Now we'll keep on moving down here. Oh, got the P300 down with a $15 rebate. That's pretty good. Maybe not the newest case or flashiest case on the market, but if you need something that'll hold your stuff, there you go. Let's keep moving down here. Let's see, we got the Master Box, looks like. Yeah, Master Box ARGB editions that comes with the fans. Not bad, you can take it down to $69.99. Nice. After the $10 rebate. If you guys are actually going to send in the rebate, not bad at all for what you're getting out of this tower. Click on back here, let's see. Ooh, even their LL series fans are out of stock. That's interesting, because typically those, I mean, they must have been, I didn't actually get to see what this went on sale for earlier, so they must have been a decent deal, because typically the LL series are a little expensive when it comes to case fans. I mean, I do like, of course, there's IQ software, but even still. Let's see. Looks like they're giving a promo on the new Kraken series from NZXT, the one with the kind of digital pump there. So it looks like you get a $20 off with the promo code they're giving you here. Not sure why it's popping up with all the cases, but still a good cooler. Although, albeit a little overpriced. I mean, you're mainly paying for, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like NZXT's fans, and the Kraken series has been good in the past, and it's a good 280 mil rad, but you're mainly paying for this. I mean, that's, at the end of the day, what this unit's costing this much for. You're paying for the flashy pump. Not saying it's not a good one, but you're paying for this. Keep moving on down here. Looks like they did knock the older Kraken series down a little bit here. Yeah, just with the little infinity design on it. So it's like you get an additional $10 off promo code. Yeah, so that's not bad to bring it down to almost 100. It's kind of the main thread of cases there. Go back out to main components. Let's see if we can take a look at some of what they have on the front page here, just on the best deals option. Even the 3700X is going that quick. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, it's still a good processor. I mean, a lot of people are comparing this one now because you can find about the same price as the new 5600X. So if you do need the extra, 2 cores there, the 3700X definitely not a bad option, considering it's still coming in a little cheaper than the 5800X. But I do say I still love the IPC performance of the 5600X we tested also on the channel. So if you guys want to check that out, we actually did a comparison of the 5600X to the 3600 we had. We did kind of an A and B comparison of those two. The ever famous Hyper 12, Hyper 212, and RGB, the Black Edition. So it made it, dressed it up, made it look a little classier. Down at $34.99, so not quite as cheap as its older 212 counterpart before the kind of refresh and paint job here and the RGB fan it got, but still one of the hardest coolers to beat for the price. If you've been needing to upgrade your power supply, maybe you do want to eventually get into, if we can ever get 3000 series or maybe the new Radeon cards, you'll definitely need 750 watts or a little higher if you're looking to get into maybe a 6000 XT or one of the new 3080s or so. You'll definitely want to shoot for that 750 to 850 watt range. So looks like we got on the front page here the Corsair RM series. It's still black cables. So this one's down a little bit from $139 to $119.99, and of course power supplies have fluctuated over the past, not just due to the pandemic going on, but like I said, due to some embargo issues and trade issues. But like I said, they're kind of starting to settle back into some bit of normalcy now. We got another one over here from EVGA, the Supernova. Like I said, that one's not bad either. Let's say we got some vintage LPX, not the fastest here, it's 3200. But that's not bad for, let's say, 16 gig kit at $63.99. This, and I'd probably say the Ballistics, are some of the best you can get, especially if you need, if you don't want the RGB or anything like that, just for their form factor. And if you want something kind of blacked out, not a bad model to go with. Let's move on down. We got a 1050 Ti. There you go. You can get it for $149 at $45 after the rebate there. I figured these would be a little lower by now. I don't know. I figured maybe as NVIDIA moves into the new, bringing out the the 3060 Ti. Those have been rumored. We might do a video talking about that. Or they've been rumored for a while, but some benchmarks have been coming out since they're talking about releasing them towards the 8th or so of next month. Some benchmarks have been leaked more and more, and as closer we get to it, the more it's easier to believe that those benchmarks are correct. And as of right now, it looks like it's hitting about 15 to 20% less performance than the 3070. So the biggest thing will be is like, well, how much is it going to cost? So that's going to be the determining factor on whether that card is worth the value or not. All right, let's keep going down the main page here. Let's see, it looks like we got one of the IQ units from Corsair. I've actually had a few buddies that just got into PC gaming or should pick up this case. Did a build in there for them, kind of a mid-tier case a while back. Or mid-tier kind of build a while back. Helped them part everything out. I think we ended up going with a 3600 and a 2060 Super, if I'm not mistaken, because they were trying to stay around that $1,000 price range. So actually, I think most of them picked out this case just for the size and the fact that it included fans. It was nice. That's not bad at $89, and I believe it even get the. Let's see, it's on the back side here. Yeah, so you got plenty of different mounting room and all that stuff. So not a bad case for the price. Like I said, I'm personally built in one. It's a little more compact, a little more mid-tower, but not overall not too bad to build in. Let's see, let's keep going down their main page here. Kind of the 1050 Ti, there you go. Let's see, we've got a 2060 over here out of stock. Everybody's been trying to get a new card. Let's see, we got a RX 570. No, this is still too much for a 570. I'm surprised these are still this high. Let's see. Been a lot of bundles on Newegg Gun recently. I mean, Newegg been doing their bundles for a bit, but overall, not bad pricing considering. You know, if you want to go Intel, they've had some decent Intel bundles going. So click over to page 2 just to take a look here. So like I said, I definitely recommend you guys kind of checking it out. You know, because they'll be updating this, you know, more frequently as we go along as well. But we've looked at some motherboards, looked at the PSUs. We looked at some GPUs. Let's check out gaming monitors, if I can spell. Let's see what we got here. Anything on sale anyway. Let's see. Well, that's down a little bit. We actually did look at this panel before we end up going with the LG panel we have now. Of course, we won't end up going with one of LG's UltraGear series, the 27G and 850. It's a 27-inch 1440p display. We were debating on going curved, or if we wanted something maybe a little bigger than a 27-inch. But it actually worked out perfectly for our space, so we were completely happy with that. I've been seeing a lot of good on this guy in the 1440 version. We might try to find that on here. This new one from MSI. Let's see. That's I mean, I get a little bit off there. It's not too bad. Like I said, these are, you know, in the range of a VA panel. We actually end up going with an IPS on ours, but of course we jumped a little bit, you know, about $200 more in price range than what they're listing this one for. So overall, not bad if you do need a new monitor. And of course, if you still want to stick with 1080p gaming, it is still a high refresh rate. The Tough Gaming's been a popular one for a bit now. I know a lot of people are still playing at 1080, you know, playing at 1085, especially if they're just doing esports, you know, more of your Overwatch, Fortnite, things like that. They're just running 1080p high as they can go. So 169 is still not bad, but a lot of people, if they're going to upgrade their monitor, they're typically going to jump into 1440 now that they're starting to kind of shift down a bit. Let's see, we got another one here from Gigabyte, saving you a little bit there, not a ton. Let's see, there's some limited time offers here, but no Black Friday deals. Have a 27-inch curved display, a 31.5-inch curved display. This one's 1440, not too bad, 165 hertz. Haven't done a ton of digging on this one yet. Let's check it out. And of course, typically for my monitor reviews, I always typically turn over to Hardware Unboxed to check out their reviews, because, you know, Hammer Unboxed, they're just one of the best at doing gaming monitor reviews. Nothing but love for you guys. Let's see, we have another one here, 27-inch. Looks like this one's non-curved, so save you a little bit on size, and if you don't need the curve in the display there. Keep looking. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of 1080p panels on sale. I got a few 140s on sale as well. Definitely recommend you guys kind of checking out on Black Friday. Like I said, we'll be posting this video here in just a little bit. So it's a little before midnight here now, so it'll be coming into Black Friday as this video goes up. So definitely recommend you guys checking back with that. It's been an odd Black Friday because it's been kind of rolling in when, you know, kind of as soon as the month started. So it's kind of been an all month kind of thing. So a lot of stuff's been on sale and out of sale for a bit. And it's kind of, you know, the meme that goes around every year they'll have the prices go up and then immediately drop down. And like, oh, it's a sale, you know. So you always got to kind of check price history on things. They have a whole AMD category here of stuff that's going on sale apparently. Let's see, some of the older series stuff, 2000 series, they got 3000 series here. Yeah, it's definitely not a bad price for the 3800. A lot of stuff out of stock, of course. And the 3700X also out of stock. Normally wouldn't recommend the 3800X, but if you just need the cores, that's not terrible. And then of course the Redripper. What would you have imagined years ago when you saw the launch of the Redripper that you'd see it for $239? Like, yeah, granted, this is like first gen, but still crazy to look at that $239 number now. I mean, that's mainly when to look at just the main deals for you guys to check out. Not a whole lot going on here. Like I said, and of course they got some storage on sale here. That's actually not bad. Yeah, terabyte. Still a PCI Gen 3, which is still fine, unless you're doing some crazy, if you have a crazy system that needs tons of read-write speed, PCI Gen 3 still just fine. So that's actually 25% off, not bad. So if you do need an M.2, there you go. Check out the new one. Check out the 970 Evo, solid M.2. They got the 2 terabyte on sale now. Go to page 2 real quick just to check through one more time before we sign out here. Kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on. Hey, Trident Z Neos, saving you a few dollars. It's a really good kit, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have a set of Trident Z in my build currently, but I mean, that's not a ton, but I mean, I guess, it's a good kit. It's really compatible with just about anything you could throw it in, especially the Neos. They kind of specially designed them for AMD. But I mean, I have the standard Trident Z kit in mine, the 3600 speed, and they work just fine. Even having them have overclocked and past that before, so it's fine. Let's see. It's some laptops on sale. Now, speaking of the Trident Z Neo there, let's see, this was a 32 gig kit at $169. We got a 16 gig kit here. Yeah, 3200 speed at $76. So I mean, it's still a little off. Yeah, not a ton there, but I definitely recommend if you're going for, 3200 definitely, megahertz definitely minimum, but if you're going for, especially if you want to slot in a new AMD processor, but definitely, or eventually when you can get one, I would definitely recommend going for more of the 3600 speed or higher, especially if your motherboard can support that, just because. All right, guys, well, I think that about wraps it up here. We'll be posting over on our Instagram as well as we see, if we see any more, crazier Black Friday sales go up. We'll update you guys on there. So if you want to follow us over at Desktops Gaming on Instagram, we'll probably be posting some sales tomorrow as we can. If we see something kind of jump out that's not already on their site now. So like I said, you feel free to browse this. If it's anything like last year, they did still kind of update the page and the sales pages as the day went on. And of course, Cyber Monday, we'll definitely check back with you guys on that one too. So we'll keep you up to date on that. All right, that about wraps it up. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Take it easy.